In a small village surrounded by rolling hills and dense woodlands, there lies a mysterious and feared place known as the Enchanted Forest. Whispers of its curse, of people who venture inside and never return, have long kept the villagers at bay. But for Alara, the daughter of a woodcutter, the forest is more than a forbidden place. It's home. She feels an unexplainable connection to it, spending her days tending to her father's farm, and her nights wandering the forest's edges, drawn to its secrets. One day, as Alara explores deeper into the woods than ever before, she discovers an ancient stone archway in a clearing. Mesmerized by its eerie symbols, she approaches and notices a man standing beyond it, partially obscured by shadows. He is tall, with dark hair and piercing blue eyes that captivate her. Without speaking, he turns and disappears into the forest, leaving Alara with a sense of urgency and a need to follow. Crossing the archway, Alara enters a part of the forest she has never seen, where the trees are older, the air thicker, and the path narrower. The forest comes alive around her, with whispering trees and shifting shadows that set her heart racing. Eventually, she arrives at a second clearing, where an ancient stone altar stands, glowing with an eerie light. The mysterious man is there, and as their eyes meet, Alara feels a deep sense of déjà vu. As they stand before the altar, the ground trembles, the trees groan, and the symbols on the altar flare with light. Despite her fear, Alara feels a strange peace, as if the forest itself is holding its breath. But when ghostly apparitions emerge from the shadows, led by a woman with midnight black hair and hollow eyes, the atmosphere turns ominous. The woman declares that the man belongs to them now, and so will Alara. In a desperate struggle, Alara and the man fend off the apparitions with a glowing light that emanates from his hand. Alara adds her strength to his, and together they push back the ghosts. But the woman in black retaliates by causing the ground to crack and crumble. The protective barrier shatters, and Alara is swallowed by darkness, losing the man to the shadows. Alara wakes up by the stone altar, realizing that the man is gone and the forest is still. Determined to escape and break the curse that binds the forest, she follows a trail deeper into the woods, where the trees grow denser, the shadows darker, and the whispers louder. Eventually, she finds herself in a smaller clearing with a twisted, ancient tree. Carved into its bark is a glowing symbol like those on the altar, pulsing with dark energy. A voice, not her own, tells Alara that the curse is bound to the tree, and that destroying it might break the spell. Despite the deep dread she feels, Alara takes her knife and carves into the symbol. The forest reacts violently, the ground trembles, the tree writhes in pain, and the whispers turn to deafening screams. With each cut, the curse unravels until the tree splits in two and the darkness lifts. Exhausted and heartbroken over the loss of the man who tried to protect her, Alara retraces her steps and leaves the forest as the first light of dawn breaks. She knows that while she has broken the curse, the forest will always keep its secrets, and she will never forget the love and sacrifice that were lost to its darkness. Years pass, and the village's stories about the enchanted forest become legends. Alara, though she marries and has children, remains haunted by her experience. She often returns to the forest's edge, silently gazing at the twisted trees. Though she never enters again, a part of her will always be bound to the forest. Just as the man she loved was, the enchanted forest is silent once more, but its secrets live on in the whispers of the wind, the rustling of the leaves, and the hearts of those who dare to listen.